in the shame. You've got no one but yourself to blame. You thought no one was watching, but I'm right here in your
Welcome to Not My Proudest Moment, featuring Dacoda Miracle and Matthew Maloney.
Hi.
How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm here.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Not to them, because we're releasing episodes, but...
Yeah, this is the first episode we're recording since having released episodes.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
And we got a bunch in the can for you to hear.
Oh, and a lot of embarrassing stories between when we stopped recording and now. So we gotta keep it up.
That's true.
Yeah. So, man, lots happened. We were released. We have our website. Well, not website, but we have our email. So if anyone, if you guys are fans, want to write in, tell us how horrible we're doing or how well we're doing.
Yeah.
Have an embarrassing story that you want us to read.
Or just tell us.
Or just tell us, because we're nosy motherfuckers. We want to know.
But if you don't want us to read it on the show, specify that.
Yeah, because if it's good enough, we will read it.
And no names of real people that aren't you.
Change them, or at least tell us that you changed them.
Yeah.
There's no last names. But yeah.
Did you ever know anybody with the name of a celebrity, like first and last name?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Who?
I went to school with a guy named Michael Jackson. Like, he didn't go by Mike. His name was Michael Jackson. Like, every time the substitute read his name out loud for attendance, it was Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And I also went to high school with a girl named Sarah Connor.
Well, that's a character.
It's
yeah,
a character.
yeah.
It's still.
But still, that's. I mean, I'm sure she got a lot of. I'm sure both of them had a rough time.
I never hung out with Sarah Connor, but I did kind of have this sense of I hope nothing happens to her. I hope because she's gonna give birth to our Savior.
Skynet comes to school. Isn't there a real Skynet? Like there's an actual company called Skynet.
Tech company?
I think there really is.
Where they named themselves after them?
Yeah. But
I'm sure they suck.
Yeah, probably. I feel like any company that names themselves after like a fictional company just to be that company they never live up to the hype.
Sure. Like bubblegum shrimp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bubblegum. Oh god.
So embarrassing stories. Do we have
embarrassing
any?
Stories. I do. I actually this just happened. God, where do I even begin? This was a work-related injury. I was lifting something, a bag of linen, at the restaurant I work at, and I felt a sharp pain in my stomach, lower stomach, like in my waistline.
Yeah.
Sharp pain. I had to stop. I didn't know what it was, but I was like, if this is something, it's probably a hernia. I don't know why. I just thought I got a hernia. So I go to the doctor, and the urgent care doctor, and he goes, it feels like an inguinal hernia. And he said, I'm going to refer you to a surgeon to feel it, and he'll be able to, or she, but this is a guy. He said that he'll be able to diagnose it and then give you the treatment you need. But it's out of my hands right now. Sorry, were you going to say something?
No.
Okay. So I'm worried. I'm like, God damn it, I'm going to have surgery, a hernia surgery. I don't want to have a surgery, but let's see what this is. So I go to the surgeon, and he's just like, all right, well, drop trout. It was so weird. I just go into the room, and then this girl also comes in the room, and apparently there's a thing where if you have to expose your genitals or whatever with a doctor one-on-one, a third party has to be in this room. And it was this 18-year-old nurse woman.
Yeah.
So awkward. That she just has to stand there like a bouncer at a club,
Yeah.
inside the room with me. And I just, it's weird.
Okay. No, because I see why the rules at play.
I see why the rules, but like just
there is that thing for people who are shy. Is like, hey, just to be sure you're not molested, we're gonna have more people look at your junk.
Yeah.
Like
to make it more awkward.
I think. It's interesting.
She's like a cute 18-year-old girl. But here, okay, so there was a follow-up appointment. But here's another part of the story. He puts his finger like, how do I describe this? The base of my penis and puts it in like up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then like also under my balls. And so it was pretty invasive.
Yeah.
And he didn't wear gloves. He didn't wear gloves. He didn't wash his hands before he did it. Like, I was like, who is this guy? Like, he's just grabbing balls and touching penises all day. Like, I don't know.
He's
but
a surgeon.
He's a surgeon, I hope he washes his hands before the surgery. But he does it, and he tells me to cough. Like, if you have a hernia.
By the way, you are talking about like standard medical procedures. There's got to be people listening who are like, yeah.
No, that's not the embarrassing part. I'm just embarrassed because there's this cute like 18-year-old girl looking at my dick.
How sure are you she's 18?
I don't know if she's 18, but she's
said 18 a lot.
No, I know. She's definitely over 18. It's just she looked really young. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, she just looked really young. She might have been between 18 and like 22. Like, so she's around my age. Yeah. And that's weird.
Yeah, but it's not like she's a middle schooler. Like,
no.
Would you prefer to remember that?
I would prefer someone who's not going to remember my penis.
Would you prefer another? She won't remember your penis.
Hey, you never know.
No, I mean,
no, if that's so. She probably sees penises all day.
You think she's listening?
I don't know.
So what's interesting about this?
I don't like just to show. I've never shown my penis to someone who's not willing to look.
She was willing.
There really wasn't an option.
That's something you have in common with Louis C.K., I guess. They were all willing.
So but the thing was, the embarrassing part of this story, not only is her
job to peep your junk.
Yeah, not only to make sure I wasn't Me Too'd by this doctor, but when he asked me to cough, I was so worried about her looking at me and like this whole situation in this back alley.
Do you think you should have the choice of like, you know what, I'll trust this doctor to not molest me if it means that I don't have to have this third party thing? If you could waive your right to a third party, would you rather have that?
I don't think that should be a thing, just because like there's bad people in every so someone might take advantage of that, and so
but the person, the client would have to waive the right.
I don't know. It was just a weird situation. But medical stuff, it's just, you kind of just have to be like, all right, I'll show you my dick, whatever. But the embarrassing part was, he asked me to cough, and I was so worried about this girl looking at my penis and this whole weird situation, that when I'm coughing, I don't realize it, but I'm looking down and I'm coughing right into his face. He goes, cough, and I'm like, and that's how I was coughing, the force of the cough, right into his fucking mouth, like, and his hair, it's so forceful, his hair is moving back, and I'm just like, I realize it on like the last time he tells me to cough, and I'm like, why didn't he tell me to like turn my head? And now I know why, when they grab your balls and tell you to turn and cough, it's so you don't cough in their face. But yeah, I was really nervous. But I have a follow-up 3 weeks later, and I go into the room, and again, there's a female who's a little bit older. She's probably around 25. She's learning. He's like teaching her, this is what you do, blah, blah, blah. But he goes, all right, well, I'm going to need to look, I'm like, oh, shit, here we go again. Another girl in this office knows what my penis looks like. But he goes...
Would you rather be a guy nurse?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. He's got it, I got it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that I don't know. I probably would prefer that. But the thing is that with this girl, he tells her to go out the room. He asks her, hey, why don't you step out? And then when she leaves, he goes, I didn't want you to be uncomfortable. I'm like, well, where was this the first time?
That time, the first time he hadn't seen your penis. Now he knows there's something to be embarrassed
I know.
about.
What a way to tell someone like they about their penis. Like, I just didn't want you to be embarrassed.
That was just a joke. If I could sidebar for a sec, if I could give out to our listeners a little bit of information about you. I'm a little surprised by this. I know you're kind of a shy guy, but you are slightly, dare I say, braggadocious about your penis. You seem you seem a little proud of your penis. In conversations.
I've never had complaints.
Yeah. Yeah, but you
I've never had a complaint.
You seem to like your penis.
I get enjoyment out of my penis, man. But it's just I don't like to just throw it out there forever. But the thing is that he asked her to go out of the room, and then as soon as he's done, finger blasting me, he's like, all right, you're done. And before I could even pull my pants up, he opens the door to the hallway where people are standing around, and I'm like, just let me pull up my pants first. Like, this guy just has no, I don't know, no social awareness, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. It was very embarrassing.
Well, guys, if you out there are curious and you want a DM of Dacoda's penis, just follow NMPM Podcast, or at NMPM Podcast on Twitter. Just follow us, request it, and we'll follow you back and DM you.
We also have a
dick pic.
Not My Proudest Moment Facebook page and a Not My Proudest Moment Instagram. All modems of penis pictures. You could get penis pictures from any of these modems.
What are the odds you DM 3 listeners? The first 3 request your penis. No. Just put some odds on it.
We're not that podcast, Matthew.
Well, we can be.
No, we're not.
If the odds come up.
No,
put
we're
10
not.
On it. 20.
That's sexual harassment. Like that, I could go to jail for that. What if
you're over 18?
No, I know, but what if our listener isn't?
No. They DM.
They say, "Let me." That's still. I don't want my penis out on the internet.
Then don't put big odds, but just put odds on it so we can get the game over with and move on to my story.
35.
Ready, guy? 3, 2, 1.
27.
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Whew. Wow. Okay.
So close. Moving on.
Yes.
Sorry, ladies. You're not gonna get it.
I'm so sorry.
So close.
Oh my god. I would have been so unhappy.
You'd have to do it.
I would have been so unhappy.
Anyway. He's a shy boy.
I'm glad.
All right. Well, I got a story that I've kind of been sitting on because I thought, I should save this for Christmas because it's kind of a Christmas story. But fuck it. We're gonna do this now. It's
okay.
All right. So when I was in college, I did a lot of theater, and I signed up for the school's Christmas play, and it's not like a college. It's really not like a college theater program. I don't know if you ever had college theater. It's kind of more civilized, more artsy than this. But we were legitimately just doing a kids children Christmas show
in college.
Yeah, it was for it was for us to perform in front of children.
Oh, okay.
Children took a field trip to come see us perform.
You guys are doing this show but as 5-year-olds.
But like, in addition, I feel the script was more for children to do. It's not like, you know, heavy stuff, this play.
Yeah.
But
well, that's community college theater for you.
But well, this is okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, but like I mean, I've been a part of a like award-winning community college theater. But
wow.
Yeah. But this is that. I just see the notice and I audition just because I think I'm gonna be a lock for Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And I am.
Or okay, yeah. Oh, so you were Santa?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that makes sense.
So day one
Yeah.
of rehearsal, they announce that I was Santa Claus, but Santa Claus was just a one bit at the end, so I was also Santa Claus.
Okay.
But my main thing was I was like singing Elf.
Okay. Did you look the same as the elf as Santa?
No, not like because I'm in a totally different suit and I got a big
white beard.
Like white beard. I don't think I had a beard when I did the elf. Like,
okay.
I think I was clean shaven then.
I just feel like there's no fooling the 6'5", you know.
Yeah, no,
like you look. You're very distinct.
Adults. It was weird. Like I'm an elf. I'm the tallest member of the cast. It's weird.
Yeah.
But like
you're the biggest guy.
I didn't cast it, but I did. I played the shit out of that elf. You know what? Little sidebar. But this embarrassing story gets slightly braggadocious. So I'm gonna say that up front.
Okay. Well, so did mine with my penis.
I got my first standing ovation that
wow.
I ever had. Like not at the end of the play for everybody. When I was a singing elf, I came out. I sang my entrance song. It ended, and then people stood up and clapped.
Wow.
And like the audience stood up and clapped for that. Now, asterisk. That only happens the one time my parents were in the audience.
Your parents started.
I don't know.
They started a standing.
My mom said she didn't.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because it totally takes it away, but it felt cool.
Well, yeah, that's really cool. But like, were the other every show?
It wasn't that It's not just that my mom stood up though. If it was just my mom and family standing up and no
that
one
would
else
be
did,
so embarrassing.
That would be, but
everyone did.
Everyone who doesn't know that's my mom agreed. They said, "Yeah, he was good enough. We need we need a fucking applause break." There.
Every show that you did after that, where people kind of just like,
no,
okay,
what?
That would be funny. If like the first time you did it, you get the biggest standing on like, oh my god, this fucking elf is the best. And then every show you did after that, everyone's kind of like, okay, that would be funny.
So check this out.
Yeah.
We first day of rehearsal, they announced that we're going to be doing a secret Santa throughout our rehearsal time.
Okay.
And
every week or like.
Well, he says.
Or like you get to know.
How about you
people.
let me explain?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm sorry. You should ask questions. Yeah. I'm being an ass.
No, go for it.
I'm sorry, Dacoda.
Okay.
Anyway, he announced that there's several ways to do it. Like you could just get them one thing, or if you'd rather, you could get them several things leading up to it. You could just hand it to them saying this, or you could be secretive about it.
You could just write them a check.
And what they had us do is they had us fill out our name, and then also like a list of like things that we liked or like gift ideas. Like keep it in the venue of $20. They had us put like what's your favorite color, what candies do you like?
Yeah, that's so stupid.
But
I've done Secret Santas and it's cool. It's cool, but it's like I don't know. It's just like I usually end up getting a gift card, which is not, it's whatever, but it's just like if you're gonna do it, like think about it a little more. No one puts thought into it. Like,
well,
oh shit!
Guess who put some thought into it?
I'm sure you did.
I of course was hoping to pull the name of a cute girl.
Oh shit!
To give gifts to. I don't know why, but it just feels nicer to get things for cute girls than it does for like schlubby guy. But I got kind of the nerdy dude.
Oh god.
But here's the thing, I put so much time and effort into my Secret Santa stuff, right?
Oh boy.
Like people would do stuff, people would like get people things, and it would be nice. But I started
like throughout. Okay, so between the first thing and the show, were people giving people gifts like every like rehearsal, or like it was kind of just spread? It wasn't like you guys had a cast meeting. It was like, okay, this is a Secret Santa. We're all gonna exchange gifts. Like
it was so. The main purpose of us getting together was obviously the rehearsal.
Yeah.
He just announced like, okay, we're doing this. You can do it however you want. You know, you could get them something.
Yeah.
You know, it could be small, it could be like big.
Yeah.
Like I think he put like a $20 value on it so that no one get like, it's like you get a new car.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I got a fucking Twizzler.
Well, it's like Michael Scott, you know, getting the iPod. You know, and
yeah, that's why that episode of The Office is so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, stop listening to this podcast and just go watch The Office.
Yeah. Hey.
It's funnier.
It's
anyway.
A lot of fun.
So you could do multiple things, Dacoda. Do you get it? Because you've asked this question twice now.
What?
Like,
no. I just wanted to know about like if there was going to be this cast meeting where you know it all leads to that. But apparently it's not that way.
It was more about just doing nice things for them
okay.
throughout.
Okay.
But you could just get them something big at the end.
Okay. All right.
At the end though, our last day of the show, we all got together and stood in a circle, and we were supposed to guess who our Secret Santa was.
Okay.
And that's going to be the climax of my story.
Okay. So also, what were this guy's favorite things? Like, what clues did you get?
Oh shit!
If you remember.
I actually, I remember he said he liked Nerds Rope.
Oh, those are good.
I think he said he was a vegetarian. And this and that. There were some specific things, but I took the list, and I remember one time I got him mint chocolate and he didn't like it, so he gave it away. But check this out. but check this out. So what I did for my is I never straight up just gave it to him.
Well, yeah, because that just
let me get there, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't just leave it someplace with a card saying this is for you like everyone else did.
Oh.
I put a lot of time and effort into my thing, and I made cards with a bunch of with his name. It was Steven, and a bunch of green question marks on it, and I would put it somewhere that was easy to find, and he would see it. The first time he saw it, he's like, oh, that's my name, and he opened it up. Inside was a riddle.
Oh fuck!
Not just a riddle, a poetic rhyming riddle.
Oh. And you weren't trying to fuck this guy?
I wasn't. That's the thing. And
God.
And he would see, and here's the thing about this kid, he wasn't too bright, but he was excited. He was like, oh my God, it's a riddle, and the solution to the riddle was always someplace around the theater.
Yeah. And
he would go there, and if he looked, he would find the item.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and I did this like 10 times, and everyone would get excited every time, like the whole cast.
Yeah.
Would get.
So no one knew it was you.
No one knew it was me.
When would you go and plant this seed?
Like before rehearsal, you know.
Like you show up extra early.
One time, just to throw off the fact that it was me, I went to a rehearsal. I went in early.
Yeah.
To a rehearsal day that I wasn't supposed to be there at.
Yeah.
So that would just even I did that just so that they would think even more that it wasn't me.
Wow, you got a lot of time.
I put a lot of time and effort into this.
Yeah, you did.
And they always rhymed. I did 10 of them. I remember that.
Wow.
And every time they did it, like the whole cast would get excited. They'd read the riddle, and the whole cast would figure out together.
Wow.
And then he would get his prize.
Wait.
And it was clear, like, okay, whoever Steven, like everyone was obsessed. With this guy. It was like the whole cast was just obsessed with who is Steven's Secret Santa guy.
Who is Sose?
What?
Was it Edgar Sose or whatever from Usual Suspects?
I haven't seen that.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, you need to watch it.
Anyway, so this was me being really cool. I remember one riddle, which was like there was stuff like this, like a little bit higher and a bit to the right. I'm sorry, my sister is higher and a bit to the right, and that is the pattern of a 7 orbed lights, because they had a lantern that went in a spiral of like balls of light.
Wow.
And people, so it'd be stuff like that, and then you go, you get it, you find it, but it was really cool because it was
yeah, it's really cool.
I remembered like the day 2 of that happening, and everyone getting like excited about it. The director,
did he know?
No.
Oh.
He commented though, like, Steven, like I don't know whoever this is, it's a girl.
Oh my God!
Because only a girl puts like this much like. It's a Secret Santa shit, and I was just.
And so Steven's like, this girl loves me. like he's ready to get married.
Like maybe because all, and you know what, all the girls on this show are pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh no.
And he, like me, is not like no prize winner, so maybe got a little excited about that. But that's actually not where this gets embarrassing.
I could picture you in the back. The whole cast is like, oh my God, and you're just like, maybe it's this, like kind of coaching them along, or were you like playing the like, whoa, who is it? Like, what was your reaction to throw them off the scent?
Like what? Because
you were at the rehearsals when they're reading this and everyone's trying to figure it out. Like, how did you kind of lay low in that and not like?
I would just go along and like be excited, like oh Stevie, you like you got I would never be like that close, but never that far.
Okay.
I never helped him like solve it.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those things.
Okay.
So, but it was really fun to do that.
Oh no, I'm sure.
And but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like the Michael Scott situation. Like I'm not spending money.
Yeah.
But I'm clearly giving the best.
Oh yeah.
And someone out there has my name, and they're not doing it. They're not coming close. Like I got one of like I was getting things every now and then, and they were like pieces of junk. And
your notes are written on like soiled napkins.
And also, like unlike me, who's like this big mystery and who everyone's trying to figure out, I knew who my guy was.
It was a guy?
It was a guy. And he's not, putting that much effort in, because,
how big was the cast?
Like 12 plus people.
And mainly women?
Like, I wouldn't say mainly women.
Okay.
It's about half and half.
Okay.
And by the way, it's not just the cast. It's like all production is except for the stage guys.
Okay.
Fuck them. No, but anyone who's like in every rehearsal.
Okay.
Is a part of the. It was a really fun show to be a part of.
Yeah. No, you made it fun.
Yeah, but like, not just the Secret Santa thing. It was again kind of a dumb play, but it was good for, It's just I like being part of plays. I like getting with everyone.
It's exciting. It's bonding and. Yeah.
Right. So, but let's get to my thing.
Yes.
So I'm getting these like piles of fucking kisses, the Hershey kisses.
Yeah.
I'm getting like I'm just, and again, I know I'm seeming ungrateful.
Yeah.
But I'm getting the short end of the Secret Santa stick, and I'm giving the biggest.
Yeah.
And I know who my guy is.
Oh,
it's this guy named Mike. Did I say his name already?
Mike? No. Michael Jackson.
We'll go with
his name's Michael Jackson.
By the way, that's not his real name. Not because I forgot, but we're going to call him Mike.
Yeah.
And I know it's him because every time I get my Secret Santa gift, he comes up to me and starts smiling like, oh, hey, looks like you got something there. Every time I get my Secret Santa stuff, it's like, yeah, it's really cool. But I'm pretending to like it, but it is just kind of like, ah, dang it, and it's just little like really like kind of like cheap stuff, and I figure like he doesn't have that money. He's definitely not like the smartest guy.
Yeah. And
so I have this guy on the cast that I'm really close with, like Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And like Ben, I think I finally did tell Ben like, yeah, I'm the Steven Secret Santa. And he goes, oh really? That's so fucking cool. And it's like, yeah. It's like, And I basically like I am to you, is like, I got Mike as my Secret Santa, and he kind of sucks. Like, oh really? Like why? It's like, he's just getting me this kind of like just cheap garbage. Like look at this. It's like, and he's like he got me this, and like my big prize, like this was toward the end, was a vinyl pop figure of the elf from the Rudolph cartoons. You know, the stop motion. Because I played an elf, I get it.
Yeah.
But I figure, but like, it's an elf. I'm an elf. But I was like,
It's not
it's
like
a piece
personal.
Of I don't collect vinyl pops. If you like vinyl pops, they're, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you don't, those little black-eyed.
I'll post
dolls.
a picture of it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
So you guys could follow along with it.
Yeah. So like I brought that for him to take a picture. So I still have it.
So we need to get you dressed as an elf and take a picture of you next to the pop.
We are not doing that. And. So
okay.
Oh, so Ben played the other elf. He was like
okay.
like I was tight with Ben.
Yeah.
Mike, who was my Secret Santa, he was the bully of the cast. And you know, again, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweet dude. Like, meant well in getting me all the fucking pieces of junk he got me.
Yeah.
But just a real quick side story. During rehearsal, like, me and Ben have this thing where we walk past each other, and we're both elves, and I came up with a secret elf handshake for us to do. It was very complicated. You know, it's a very complicated handshake, and it ends with us simultaneously slapping each other on the ass.
Okay.
And it got a laugh every time.
Mm.
And then, like, right before the day we're supposed to, like, you know, do the show, we get a note from the director that we can't slap on the ass.
So you had to slap each other in the face?
It was like we just like...
Oh, on stage.
Yeah, on stage.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the one thing I like fought back against creatively, and the director.
I had to leave my community college theater due to creative differences.
it was like the one time, like, I think the director liked me.
Yeah.
But that was like, he's like, is this my life right now? Am I really getting yelled at by a college student because he won't get to slap his friend in the ass on a fucking play that's meant for children? At
least there were other people in the room that knew you guys weren't getting sexually assaulted.
Okay.
It's like, when you guys tug on each other's dicks during that handshake, it's a little inappropriate.
So anyway, so we do this whole play, and it's a lot of fun, and it comes to a close.
Yeah.
And I confided into Ben, my friend on this production, that Mike was my shitty Secret Santa.
Oh no.
Right, and so then comes the day for the big reveal, right? We're all set, and everybody's waiting to hear who Stevens is.
Yeah.
And so what happens is we all go around in a room, in a circle, and we guess, and he guesses girl number one. Nope, not. He is convinced that it's a girl.
No.
And he guesses a girl. It's like, no, it's not me. And then people get to guess. It's like, you got it right. I'm your Secret Santa. Yay.
Did they guess, like, when they were around? Did they guess one person, and if they get it wrong, then it goes to the next person, and the next person gets to guess, or do they keep getting to guess until they get it?
It was the first one, but that's not important.
Okay.
Let me tell my story.
I just like that.
And so anyway, finally the circle comes to me.
Okay.
And I can't wait to look smart and show off that I am the Sherlock Holmes, and I knew who my Secret Santa was the whole time.
Yeah.
And it comes to me, and I say, my Secret Santa, it's Mike. And Mike has a big old smile on his face, and he goes, nope.
Oh, shit.
And I like...
Oh, shit.
You're a little head on the story. And then I am filled with dread.
Oh, no.
Like, there's only one person that this can't be. And then I wait for it to go around in a circle, gets to Steve, and he guesses another girl. Nope. Blah, 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 blah. It comes to me. And it's like, I just need to eliminate one person right away. And then I can just, like, breathe. And I go, is it Ben? Ben looks at me and says, yep.
Oh, no! Ben! Oh, God. And you can find it, like, whoever my Santa is a piece of shit. Like, oh my God.
I was just like, I just went back on all the things I'd said. It's like, oh man, he's just giving me these things, and it's fine. I don't care. But like, it's like, I just don't think he has a lot of money. I think I was just like, he's just not trying that hard. And after this, finally, Steven had gone through enough guesses, and I
You're the last one.
I reveal myself to be his Secret Santa, and everyone is like, oh, it's gotta be a girl, the impressed. And the whole time I'm feeling like such a bag of shit.
Oh no.
Oh no. So guys, I went up to him and I apologized. I went up to Ben and was like, man, I'm sorry. He's like, for what? I was like, yeah, I ripped on your fucking Secret Santa in front of you. I didn't know it was you, and I'm sorry. I was like, I want to say like I appreciate what you gave me, but you can't.
After that.
You can't do it and just be like, yeah, man, I really love that stuff. All that stuff I told you I fucking hated. So guys, no matter how close friends you are,
don't be a smart ass.
No matter how sure you are, don't tell people like who your Secret Santa is. Don't give it away, and definitely don't bitch about it to someone.
Yeah, because you never.
I was so sure it was Mike. I was so sure. Yeah. It was. But yeah, being the riddle. The poet riddle Secret Santa.
That's pretty cool.
Was fucking awesome. I just loved how everybody would get together and fucking solve them all, and just every time, because I didn't do it every rehearsal, but every rehearsal that it happened, everyone in the cast, there would be electricity, and they'd all. The director got a little annoyed with just mildly.
Like, you're taking away from the artistic process.
He thought he wasn't protected. He was like a really down to earth. Like he knew, he was just like, yeah, this is.
Someone's in love with Steven.
Yeah. Yes. He thanked me though. I think he went up and gave me a hug. Steven, that fucking little nerd, he loved it.
And I know, yeah, but then he also thought he was falling in love.
No, like I know you were probably thinking that's where this direction was headed, the story, but no, that never even was like a thing. He was like fucking like I just made his December.
Good. That's really good.
It was really cool.
And then you destroyed Ben's.
fucking Ben, who was such the sweetest fucking guy. He was a good sport about it too. I felt bad, but he probably was laughing all the way to the bank with like.
Oh, I'm sure.
With the keep telling me, buddy. Yeah. Keep telling me how much it sucks. This is gonna be so funny.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Fuck, man, I felt bad.
And you guessing that it's Mike, is almost in every whodunit. A horror movie or whatever, it's the person that's the most obvious. It's never that person, it's just.
I wonder if he got Mike to behave that way.
I don't know.
It seemed a little too cunning for both of them.
Yeah, too cunning.
Well,
you just assume everyone's stupid.
Aren't they though?
I don't know.
Hey, let's move on to our next segment.
Okay, wow. What the fuck is this?
I guess we got some flyers here.
We got some flyers.
So, hold on. Where,
hey, we get a free orange cream shake, or free onion rings or small fries with the purchase of any sandwich, or a free cookie with any sandwich. That's cool.
Thanks for reading the fucking...
Oh, God, what? Yeah. They just leave them open?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
The packaging's kind of weird. Hey, let's get into what we're talking about.
All right, so we have Arby's.
Yeah, we went to this week. We are thinking Arby's. They just came. That's beautiful. They just came out with their new line of King's Hawaiian roll sliders, and they came out with 3 types. I have one of each of them here. We have ham, roast beef, and what they're calling Hawaiian barbecue chicken.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with King's Hawaiian rolls? Do you ever have those?
Yeah, no, they're delicious.
They're
really sweet. They're really good. Are we starting with the ham?
We're going to start with the ham.
All right. So, I love these rolls, and you could get them at, any store, right?
So this is legitimately... Is this even a whole roll, or is this half a roll? It's a whole roll.
They're just small, yeah. But
it's got mayonnaise and ham on it.
I've never had Arby's before. I've never eaten Arby's.
You know, you and the rest of America, I think.
And probably never will. Because I can make this at home.
Is that cheese? I think
there's some cheese on there too.
There's some cheese. So how is it? First impression.
This is just like getting Hawaiian rolls at home and putting ham, mayonnaise, and cheese on. Like,
no difference.
I could make that.
Okay, how much would you pay for this? Like you could make it at home.
Per one, $1.50.
Dude,
what?
If this was the fucking Price is Right,
I would have been right on.
That's exact.
Are these really $1.50?
These go for $1.50 a piece. I think that's a little too pricey.
Are you really?
Yeah, you hit it right on the money, man.
Wow. No, I think $1.50 is fair because there is a lot of meat on this little thing.
Yeah.
And 3 of them would be totally fine for a meal. Like, that's what we have because we're trying all of them. But I think that's fair.
All right, there you go.
Wow.
Good job.
Yeah.
Let's move on to.
We need to start betting on this stuff. We're just doing one bite.
Well, I ate the whole thing, and you
I
only
had one bite.
We'll just move on to roast beef. You can go back and have yours later.
Roast beef.
So also has the cheese. Does this have
the
mayonnaise
mayo?
on it?
It looks like it. There's a lot of white stuff on this, so.
So does their meat go good with the Hawaiian roll?
It does. Yeah, I didn't. You always see the commercials. We have the meats, and
one of my favorite jokes from The Simpsons, was Marge Simpson goes like, "People do crazy things in commercials, like eat at Arby's." So yeah. I am also not a big Arby's fan.
It's just like there's so much.
It's a very niche fast food. I think the people who are into it are really into it. I don't think it's on like everybody's like regular list.
I do feel that the roast beef has more flavor than the ham one. I do like the roast beef one more.
But than the ham?
Oh yeah.
Do you like roast beef more than ham?
No, not necessarily. I never usually order roast beef. I usually get turkey or ham. But their roast beef, I think they're known for their roast beef, right? Like they're known for their meat curtains.
Their sliced meat sandwiches. Now, which is what makes this next one very special.
Yeah.
This
is
their Hawaiian barbecue chicken.
Okay.
And this, I believe, I could be wrong, is a meat that they created or they've added to the menu just for the sandwich.
It's like a chicken tender.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that's really good sauce. I really like this.
The sauce is like the like for sweet and sour pork or whatever at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how authentically Hawaiian. It's very fruity though. I think it's what you really mean.
It's like a sweet and sour chicken.
It's like sweet and sour chicken with extra sweet. But I'm actually really digging this.
I like this one.
Yeah. Like I would get a bunch of these, and they're really small.
They're $1.50.
I think they should be $1, but that's just me. Like why $50? Come on.
What'd you pay? $9 probably.
Yeah. Good math, dude.
It's not bad.
Good math.
So you think everyone around you is just stupid?
Not everyone. Not everyone. It was good though.
Not bad.
So what does this rank on our?
This is one of the best. I think
it's crazy because, like we said before, it's been a while since we've recorded. This is the
10th thing we've done.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think this. Because what else was really good? It's not that all of them are really good. It's just that they've all been mediocre. So
if memory serves, the last favorite thing we've had on the show was
Wingstop.
The Wingstop.
Yeah.
And this is also this is the same thing basically. It's sugar covered chicken.
I think the Wingstop though
still.
Well, because it's wings. Like it wasn't. The reason why the other ones weren't great is because they're really going out of left field for their, like fucking a Cheeto sandwich, a fucking like Fruit Loop donuts, like they're out of left field.
Which is what the show is supposed to
It's
do.
supposed to be, and it's great that they do it because it's fucking bonkers. But the reason why they're not good is because they're not in their wheelhouse. Like Arby's knows they're a fucking sandwich spot, so they're gonna make something with sandwiches.
The only new thing.
Wingstop has wings, and so
the only thing new about these sandwiches is that they're small and they're not Hawaiian rolls.
They're a little slight. It's like they're a little Hawaiian White Castle.
Yeah,
sandwich.
It's the new King's Hawaiian sliders.
Mm-hmm.
From Arby's. I think so. My opinion is they're fine if you like, meat, sliced meat sliders. They're really cool. The Hawaiian roll adds to it, but I am a particular fan of the Hawaiian barbecue chicken slider. I think it's really tasty and worth. If you don't check out Arby's regularly, good for you. I think you're one of the good ones, but maybe try something different. Go on in and check it out.
Yeah, I like the roast beef.
Oh.
It's really good. Especially if you like
Hawaiian. You like the
Hawaiian.
roast beef the best?
I think so.
Okay. Not a big fan of the Hawaiian chicken.
No, that one was fine too. I think I'd rank them roast beef 1, Hawaiian chicken 2, and then the ham like 10.
The ham you can make at home.
You can. You could honestly make the roast beef and the ham one at home.
You can make almost any sandwich at home, man.
Well, I just don't know what sauce they use.
You
for
can't
that
make
one.
You can't make you can't make Fruit Loop donuts at home.
No. Or the non-bacon loaded tots.
They had one bacon bit each.
The bacon flavored tots.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Our next segment.
It's time for world news.
What? Yeah. What music do we have for world news?
We don't. Do you want me to find something?
Yeah.
I looked into
Like
it.
a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like breaking news.
You want me to just use that?
My voice doing it? Yeah, you can.
So, time for some stories of people, humiliating themselves around the world. I got a headline here that says, a man dressed up as Batman tries to help British Columbia police fight crime, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
Is that necessary?
They say that in the headline.
Yeah,
Wow.
And it's hilarious. Yeah. Okay. A man tried to help out police in British Columbia was with a domestic dispute call.
Wow.
It's not every day that police get help from a mass vigilante. Police officers in Kelowna, BC, that's Canada for all you guys.
Yeah.
I had to look that up.
British Columbia.
We're responding to a potentially armed domestic disturbance call over the weekend when a man dressed up as Batman showed up to help save the day. The police were less than impressed and politely asked him to leave.
He was wearing hockey pants.
But not before. But not before an onlooker could snag a video of the entire incident. I have a still image here. Look at this guy's Batman suit. It's very...
Wow! He was driving a Ford Ram. Or no, a Ram, not Ford. It's a Ram truck with a Batman logo on the back.
It's black.
All black truck with a Batman logo.
That's the Batmobile.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's just standing outside of a house.
His suit is so expensive.
Oh yeah, he can't move in that thing.
It looks like it doesn't look like a Christian Bale. It looks like a Would you call that a Michael Keaton or a Val Kilmer?
I was gonna say George Clooney.
No, that's. No. I try not to bring him up as Batman.
I don't think he can move his neck in this.
No.
I can't. I could see the pointed nipples from here.
And he showed up on the scene of a potentially armed domestic violence. So I want you all to imagine out there that your husband is beating the shit out of you.
Wait, this is horrible.
And in through the window comes Batman to save you.
A batarang flies through the window. Oh no, that's horrible. Okay, so what happens next?
You know what? I don't think there's that much more to the story. They just because I did read this, and it basically just says that over and over again. Is it said that police were on the scene and there was like tape set up, and he just crossed the tape. This man dressed up as Batman.
He owns the police.
He just went up to Canadian cops and asked if he could help.
Wow.
Like that's the thing is he just like, hey, and they said no, leave, and he just had to hang his bat head and walk back to his truck.
Yeah, those pictures of him are kind of pathetic. Like him getting back into his truck like a clown.
It's
that just like left a party, a kid's party.
It's only pathetic because he's not at Comic-Con. If he was at Comic-Con,
he would be. Yeah.
That's where you just got to be where you fit.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think this is the same guy, but there was this guy who was on Dr. Phil recently. For those who don't know, my mom watches Dr. Phil, and sometimes I'm in the room.
Do some moms not watch Dr. Phil?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Write in if your mom. No, I was going to say earlier, write in if you want us to review food that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, give us some examples. I mean,
we just want to hear from you.
Yeah,
that's it.
We're lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're lonely together.
But which makes it even worse.
All right. So.
Yeah, there's another guy doing vigilante stuff.
Oh no. Okay. Well, he wasn't doing vigilante stuff. He was dressing up as Batman all the time. And he wouldn't go out in public not dressed as Batman.
Oh.
And he had a fiance who was having
I did see this.
Yeah. And they couldn't convince him to not wear makeup over his eyes when he made the Dr. Phil appearance. Like he wanted to wear all that.
He did, but he just has the black. Like if Batman took off his.
If an actor playing Batman
took off the
they would have black
headgear. They'd have black to make it, Yeah.
So
he just wore the black.
Almost in blackface, Batface. I think
he was in Batface.
He was in Batface, but I think that there was this thing for a while where these guys was like, we are superheroes, and they would dress in costumes and stuff, and they would go around the neighborhood, and if they saw suspicious activity, they would report the police. It was basically the neighborhood. They were neighborhood watch with snazzy outfits, is what was going on there. So listen.
Wow. I wonder if this guy knew how to fight though. Like he looks. It's not like okay. So when you think of
he knew how to dress.
Yeah, he definitely. Hey, you got to dress for the job you want. He doesn't look like just a guy that's like 40-something, down on his luck, kind of got a beer belly. Like this guy looks like Christian Bale. Like that, like physique-wise, like he looks not like machinist Christian Bale. Like he looks like he could play Batman in a movie. Like he looks the part for sure.
And listen, but
I bet a bullet could stop him.
There is we cannot see his face, and there is no name.
Yeah.
We don't know who Batman is. He could be anyone.
He could be anyone.
In British Columbia.
Yeah.
And listen, if you're out there, I want you to know that you are.
You're the Riddler, by the way. Like you are the Riddler, legitimately.
Oh, should I send this guy some puzzles?
Oh, yeah. Like I was thinking when you were telling your story earlier, I was thinking that your notes were written from cutout magazines, and that would have been great.
I didn't say that they weren't.
Wow, that'd have been funny.
I just listen, man. The as far as I'm concerned, the Kelowna, the Kelowna fucking police department can just go ahead right off and fuck off, man. Like you
Let him do it? Like, they can't just let him do it.
No, man, I'm doing a bit here.
Oh, okay.
But like, what if he like starts writing letters to the commissioner and he has like a secret rapport?
Oh, God.
What if we get like a real Canadian Batman, man?
Well, it's like The Boys on Amazon, you know?
No,
like
it's like
each city gets their own superhero.
Another plug for The Boys.
The Boys, that's a good fucking show.
Yeah.
You guys need to watch it.
Bring us home, Dacoda.
All right, so this one just happened. August 27th, 2019, USA Today. This comes out of Oklahoma City's KOCO TV morning show. This segment aired, and the morning anchor, Alex Houston, apologized to her co-anchor, Jason Hackett, after comparing him to a gorilla during a broadcast on Thursday. And Jason Hackett, he is a African-American male. He's a black man.
Sure.
And, you know, you just can't do it, you know? And so...
It's not smart.
The racist comment
She pulled a Roseanne.
And she wasn't even on Percocets. The racist comment occurred after the pair reported on a story about a gorilla at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Houston ended the segment. This is right before commercial break. If it just would have cut, she would have told him, you know, this, and it would have been...
Was it live?
It was live.
Then they can't cut it.
So here's the deal, though. So Houston ended the segment with the comment, "Kind of looks like you," directed at Hackett. "Yeah, he kind of does, actually. Yeah," Hackett hesitantly responded. The following day, Hackett, who is African American, accepted her apology and said he wanted to take the experience as a teachable moment for his viewers. The lesson here is that words matter. Sitting beside Houston, we have to understand the stereotypes, we have to understand each other's backgrounds, and the words that hurt, and the words that cut deep. Houston responded and called her comment inconsiderate and inappropriate, and said she knows it was wrong and that she would never intentionally hurt her colleague.
Yeah, now...
Here's her statement.
Okay, go ahead.
"I hurt people." Wait, okay. That's almost like a mission. Like, well, you know what I do? I hurt people.
Well, why don't we give it a more flattering read, Dakota?
No, yeah. So she says, "I hurt people. I want you to know I understand how much I hurt you out there and how much I hurt you," turning towards Hackett.
"I hurt myself today."
Yeah. "I'm just humiliated." Oh, no, this is a different one. The clip of Houston's comment was shared on social media, where users began firing criticisms at her through the Facebook page. Houston didn't post the apology video on her Facebook page. The TV station told USA Today Tuesday that it has no additional comments. And that's what happened.
Listen, this is clearly an embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
This is a faux pas on her part, given, you know, America and its history of racial slurs.
Yes.
But, to be fair, it doesn't sound like she was being overtly racist.
She wasn't. It was more of a... She's worked with this... I did some research on this. She's been with the co-anchor for a number of years. I guess maybe like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And so they're friends outside of work. And, you know, when you're with friends, you're comfortable with people. And it's like if I saw, if they discovered Bigfoot, and we were doing a news story together, I'd be like, "Hey, Matt, he kind of looks like you," you know, like. Yeah. But that wouldn't be racist because we're of the same color, you know.
There was a thing recently.
Should have been just a him.
There was a thing recently though, a few years ago, where I forgot what clothing store. Is there a clothing store called H&M?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh,
you heard about this?
On the feet, the shoes, right? Or the shirts?
What happened was they sold a hoodie for children. It's like, you know, for like really little kids apparel, and it was just a fucking green hoodie with a cartoon monkey on it, and it said, "Coolest little monkey in the jungle."
Mm-hmm.
And the problem was that on their website, the child that they had model the shirt online was a black kid.
Wow.
And people got like really upset about it to the point where like in Africa, like two different I don't have the story in front of me, I could be getting this wrong, but like some fucking stores in Africa were fucking ransacked and like torn apart because mobs went in there and were clearly upset.
They were flying off the shelves.
But I couldn't help but think, you know, like there's the people responsible for this kid being on that website, like they weren't in those stores. Just fucking employees were, and they were probably fucking terrified.
Oh yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like this was a friendly, like friends kind of just talking to each other, and unfortunately it was on, you know, national news. But I mean, maybe I'm ignorant to this, and so, you know, like email us in and.
Right, we gotta stop like asking on everything.
Everything. No, but really, like I don't know. I like outside perspectives on this and what people think, because I feel like a lot of it is virtue signaling of, you know, I'm offended for this person, and you know, I don't know if the guy was offended. There's always an apology.
Do you think the anger was offended, or when the cameras went off, he looked at her and said, "What the fuck"?
Could have. I don't know. And that's the thing. We don't know what his.
I just think she fucked up, and but I don't think she's racist. I don't know, but
that's not for us to decide.
It's not for us. It's for God to decide. It's for Batman. It's
Batman's
call.
Batman.
Shame, making life just a little bit lame. A healthy dose of sweet self-loathing.